Come here a minute. There, right there. Be a good girl. Sit down. Sit down. You on the camera. Alright guys, it is a Sunday evening, quite humid out, warm. We've had thunderstorms all day today, and getting ready to head out to work. Gotta finish putting my stuff in the truck over here and hit the road, head for Vermont. As usual, we got a loaded trailer already. We picked it up Friday and taking it right on up. We brought it home, picked it up Friday. Don't have to have it up there till tomorrow, Monday, so I'm gonna deliver it late tonight. Switch. We already pulled out our empty. So we already pulled out the empty, which is this one here. Yeah, definitely empty. Hooking back up to the loaded one. And then we're going to put it in the dock down there. Right down there. Getting a little bit foggy out. Yeah, so I just had to open up the battery box, which is right here behind the step. I didn't film it. I was trying to be in a hurry. But one of the batteries was boiling. I could smell it when I got out of the truck. And I could hear it bubbling. So we got the ground wire off, and everything should be good. We'll check it again later. Let me hurry up here so I can get out of here and make it to the ferry.
In 1/2 mile, turn left.
Alright, so we're on our way to the ferry now. Like I was saying earlier, I got there to Waterbury. When I got out of my truck, I smelled something that smelled like asphalt, is how I would describe it. And I've actually, this has happened before, so I kind of had an idea. So I shut the truck off, and it was pretty quiet there, so I got out. And I put my ear down beside the driver's steps because behind there is the battery box, so I could hear the battery boiling in there, so I knew it was a battery. And so I went in and turned in my paperwork and made sure they didn't need me to get that trailer in right away. And I took off the steps, the driver's side steps, got into the battery box, and there's 4 batteries in this truck. They're all in a row right there. So what I did, it was the battery on the extreme right, if you're looking at the truck. And I just took off the ground wire, and the power inverter ground wire was also on that same post. So I removed the ground jumper from battery to battery, and I moved the power inverter ground wire over to the 3rd battery from the left. And yeah, it all seems to be working right. Our voltages are good. We'll see how much time I got here when I get to the ferry. We're just about there. We're only a mile and a half away. See if I have enough time to shut the truck off and listen to see if it's making any noise. It shouldn't be, because ground is off it. The positive wire is still on it, but without the ground it shouldn't be doing anything. We shall see. But this happened before, and the truck will be fine on 3 batteries till I get another battery. And I looked up how old these batteries are, and they're 1.5 years old, so I may just go ahead and tell my mechanic to pick up 4 new batteries. And when I go out there in a couple weeks here, we'll change the batteries, and we'll get my air conditioning fixed in the tri-pack, get the truck serviced. And I think I need a new slack adjuster up front, but we'll take a look at that. If we do one, we'll just do both of them. All right, pulling into the ferry. Oh boy, got a lot of trucks here.
Arriving at destination on left.
Good day, sir.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Good, yourself? Wouldn't do you no good anyway.
Nobody listens. And then it just rains some more.
Yeah, right.
Have a good morning.
All right, you too.
Either lane over there.
Don't matter, right?
4 or 5 would work.
All right. Just gonna idle down to the hopefully I can get on this one. There's a lot of trucks here. Yeah, just idle down here so that I stay on duty rather than going back to driving. We might not get on here with all these trucks. Holy mackerel. We'll see. All right, so we made it on here. All the trucks made it on here. That's good. All right. Gonna get me something to eat while we go across. All right, so we had some stuffed peppers heating up here in the Hot Logic. They're hot. Yeah, it's just those Swanson stuffed peppers, rice and hamburger meat. I think there's 4 of them in here. I'm gonna eat 2. I'm gonna eat 2 now and save the rest for later. One on the plate here. Ooh, it's just falling right apart. Nice and tender. Thought I brought a little bit of mozzarella cheese in a bag. I did. Here it is. And so I'll just mush this into it because this is nice and hot. Ought to melt the cheese pretty good. Good. Okay, so we made it all the way back down to Fulton last night after we got off the ferry and came down, dropped my empty, checked with the office because then it was after 8 o'clock. So I checked with the office and gave me my next load. I picked it up and came down here to the little truck stop in Phoenix, New York here, right off of, what is it, 481, yeah, right off of 481. Oh, there is some big puddles here. I had to back through to get into this spot, but that's okay. Now we're all muddy. It's supposed to rain again tonight though. It's been raining and raining and raining. Anyway, we got some of that hazy, I don't know if you can see it through the trees here, really hazy sunshine again, thanks to the Canadian wildfires. Air quality alerts for today and tomorrow for the smoke. So yeah, anyway, it's summer. It's warm. It's probably like 80 degrees right now, humid. Expecting thunderstorms again tonight. So anyway, we're going to be rolling up to Waterbury again with our load, drop and hook, and see how far we can get. Hopefully it'll have that trailer ready. So we will grab it, hopefully, when we get up there, and maybe get all the way back down to Fulton again. That'd be good, because I need to go to Walmart. Anyway, time to get moving. Everything looks good under here, except it looks like we must have got a porcupine. Check that out. Got to get those out because eventually they work their way into the tire. All right, good morning, folks. It is 5:30 in the morning. We're here in Chateaugay, New York. We've already made our delivery into Waterbury. On our way back down to Fulton with my empty trailer. Been raining. It was raining real heavy there for a while. Now it's just kind of down to a drizzle. Not sure how far I'm gonna go this morning. I got enough time I can make it all the way back to Fulton, but I don't know if I'm feeling it this morning. Alright guys, we're over here at the Walmart in Fulton, New York. I made it into here this morning about 9:30, something like that. Went in, did some shopping, messed around in the truck, took my break. Got about 30 minutes left on our 10-hour break, so we're just sitting here waiting. We're going to do our pre-trip, and then we're going to head over to the plant, pick up our load, and head back for Vermont. So, pretty, not nice, not too bad out right now. It's nice. It's right around 80. Humidity feels down a little bit. I think a front or something came through. So anyway, we're gonna head over there in a little bit and get our day going, even though it's after 7 o'clock at night. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, so we're just a few miles from the plant here. We're over on the west side of town. So let's see, we're picking up our third load of the week. Headed up to Waterbury. Should have 2 more in a row, and then it looks like there's a day off, and then they start up again. We'll see if that schedule holds together or not. I was up there last night. They seem to be in pretty good shape. They said most of the people that have been out because of the flooding are back to work. So, and they were making product. As long as they're making product, they can keep taking paper. Paper cups, that's what I bring. Paper cups, they put the ice cream in with the lids. Already printed. So they're just filling the cups. Nice evening. It's cooled off. 76. I'm showing right now on my dashboard thermometer. Still got some haze from the wildfire smoke, but it's not as bad today as it was yesterday. Yeah, down off here to the right, there's a big old power plant. Sitting down there in the river. And then that next big building off to the right, that's where we're going, but we got to go around it to the other side. Yeah, this road is all new, repaved here. It's nice now from here down to where the highway starts going out of town. It used to be rougher than hell. So we gotta make this a wide corner here, or else we're running over everything. Used to be a little sandwich shop on that corner there until a truck ran through it. That's got to be, what, 2 years ago now? I think I showed some pictures of it or something in a video I made. All right. Yeah, so we got to drop our trailer and clean it out. I didn't do that this morning. I was kind of tight for time when I was leaving Waterbury up there to try to make the ferry. Alright. Time to make the donuts. Alright guys, headed out of here, out of Fulton, got my loaded trailer, and time to go to Vermont. It's now 8:46, 77 degrees here, and it is what? It is Tuesday, the 18th of July, 2023. Our usual routine, gonna make our way over to the TA in Fultonville, New York. Right off the thruway, exit 28. Oh, even though we're making a right here at this corner, we still need 3 lanes to get around here without running over the curb, so you always got to have traffic clear both ways to get out of here. Let's see, 9 o'clock, we should be 3 o'clock. 3:15. Yeah, we should be there about 3:15. Up in Waterbury, I'm talking about. We'll be over at the TA in about 2 hours in Fultonville. They're really coming along with the new Love's truck stop up by Watertown. Once I get that open, I'm going to have to reevaluate how I run this route, this dedicated run. I may start just going up that way and using the Love's as my home base. So like what I would do is like on the first day I leave home, I would run up here, pick up my load, unless I had my load at home already. Let's see, would that work? 3 hours, 5.5. Yeah, I should be able to make it back to Watertown. So I would take my first break at Watertown and then just start running out of there. And I'd be getting there in the early morning hours. So there should be parking. Parking shouldn't be a problem the time of day I would get in there. And then I'll have a good, nice place to take a shower every day. also depend on I guess it would depend on what the fuel discount is. Some of the loves we get comparable discount, you know, that compares with the TA, but some we don't, so we'll have to wait and see. I don't know, they may not have a good discount at that Love's up by Watertown, because there's a couple little fuel stops there, but there's no other big truck stops for competition, so we'll see. Should be open by the end of next month, I think. By the end of August, it should be open. We shall see. Anyway, we are rolling towards Vermont. And we'll be up there when we get there. Alright guys, once again we have delivered to Waterbury. Getting ready to head on back down towards New York. I think we're going to go back to Fultonville though. I think I'm going to spend the night there. The morning, the day, whatever you want to call it. We are all hooked up to our empty, trailer's cleaned out. Paperwork's all scanned in. We are ready to roll. Yeah, so what is this? The third one I've delivered in a row. With it, had 34 hours off. So we got 3 in a row now. Got another one we're heading to pick up. And then I think we have a 1-day break. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out here. But we are headed out of here. It is what? 3:41 a.m. 70 degrees here in Waterbury. And a couple prime trucks here. Everybody's tucked in and sleeping away, looks like. Right now the plant is in the cleaning phase, so they're not making any product right now. So I think they're scheduled to get back up running, making stuff at about 7 o'clock this morning. So everything's on track so far, so I should be able to keep rolling with these loads, hopefully. If we have just the 1 day off, it's really not enough time for me to go home, so I can slip in a 34-hour reset on my hours if I stay out on the road and don't go home. So we might do that. We'll have to see. If it's just a 1 day off, just a 1 day off in the load schedule, and we got 3 or 4 more to do after that, I think that's what I'll do. So gotta make hay while the sun's shining, right? A little bit foggy this morning, not too bad. Not too bad. I think that's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to head on back down towards Fultonville instead of going over the top. You know, taking the ferry and going over towards Watertown and down to Fulton. I think I'm going to drop down the other way. It's a hair longer, but I think think I want to take my 10-hour break at the TA truck stop. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this video. It's getting long, and we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you riding all the way to the end here. And like I said before, do that YouTube stuff. And we will see you on the next one. Everybody take care. Bye.